I've just had a fresh relaxer today. So today's video is the first video in my relaxed hair care journey, and I've been doing this journey by myself, kind of not in private, but just by myself, taking pictures of my hair every time I get it relaxed, every time I get it trimmed, etc. And I thought that I'll share the journey with you all. My notes are just here below the camera, so I'll be flicking down at those to make sure I don't miss anything. But please do, if you have any products that you use or any products that I tell you that I use that you use differently, let me know. So for me, with my personal hair journey, some of the things that I wanted was for my edges to get a little bit thicker. They were thinning out a little bit, and I think it's probably, for me, is the tension from my weave, because I don't really put much heat on my hair. So I felt like my edges were getting a little bit thin. They've just been relaxed, and I've got like edge control and stuff on my edges at the moment. But I wanted my edges to get a little bit thicker. I wanted my hair to get a little bit thicker. Obviously, when you've had your hair relaxed, it looks a lot thinner, but I wanted my hair to get a little bit thicker. And also my hair can be really dry. So when I have my hair out when it's relaxed, I find that it tends to break a lot. Like, I'll look over my floor, I'll look in the bathroom or wherever, and there's like pieces of hair that snapped off, like this length, that, like loads of different pieces like of hair that snapped off. And obviously when you have relaxed hair, you can find snapped pieces on your clothes. So I feel like I was getting relaxed hair happy and had my relaxed hair out for probably about a month or so at a time. Over the past year or so, I was having it out, pieces were snapping off. It's still like retained its length, but I was just finding that I was getting too happy with having the hair out. So I've decided now to go back to getting my hair relaxed, putting my weave back in, and just letting my hair do its thing and fester and grow and everything under that weave. But some people do have their relaxed hair out and they get on fine with it. They find that their hair is probably not breaking, or they can find some really nice protective hairstyles and they're perfectly happy. But my hair, unless it is in a protective hairstyle, like up in a hairband or in a bun or something, when I do comb it and I'm maneuvering it a lot, I find that my hair does tend to snap. So those are the things for me that are problem areas that I want to change. Thicken up my hair in general, edges, and just in general get thicker hair. And I really want to try to get it a little bit more, keep it more moisturized so that I can stop the snapping and breakage. Those are my main two things I'm looking at. So the first time I had my hair relaxed was, it seems like 1,000,001 years ago now. I want to say, how old am I now? It was when I was around 18. So I'm 27 now. I think, yeah, and I was around 18 when I first had my hair relaxed. And to me, when I first got it relaxed, I was like, this hair is short. I don't know, I can't remember the length, but I did not want it that short because I was used to having my hair braided all the time. Nice long flowing extensions. I was like, yeah. Got the hair relaxed. I was not impressed. And I remember my hairdresser and my friend saying to me, your hair is long, like keep it. So I had tracks added. And I never ever had my relaxed hair out. I was one of those girls who thought my relaxed hair wasn't good enough. And it was, yeah, I kept on having like tracks added in. And for some reason, I think I was maybe having my relaxer too often, I don't know. But for some reason, my hair wasn't growing. And I don't know if it started to get shorter or what. But I think my hair was typically around somewhere, probably in my neck somewhere. It wasn't at my shoulders. It was probably like this length. And yeah, I didn't like my hair. So I started having weaves, and I noticed when I was having my weaves and putting my hair away, that it started to grow. And for me, it was really weird, but the less I looked after my hair and had it under the weave, festering and moulding and everything like that, the more that my hair tended to grow. It was feeding off that dirt. I don't know what's happening, and I find that it's still kind of true today. The more I have my hair in my weave, and it's there and it's just doing its thing underneath the weave, sweating and everything, I find that when I take my weave out and get my hair done, that my hair tends to have grown. So yeah, obviously weave is a protective hairstyle, so that's why I made the decision to get my hair relaxed and pretty much just go back to having my weaves. And if I really want to have my relaxed hair out, then I will. But I pretty much will put my weave back in a day or two after, just because I know that my hair tends to like being in a weave. That's just it. Relaxed, I would typically leave, I think it's like 6 to 8 weeks I'll leave between getting my hair done, or maybe more. Maybe I'll push it a little bit more. So just before I get my hair relaxed, my hair is looking nappy. My edges are just curled up. There's little bushy edges, and yeah, you can see, like just before I had the hair relaxed today, you could see that my hair, you could see the growth. There was a lot of new growth, and you could see it, but I feel like that's fine by me. I'm happy to look a little bit rough for a while, because when I know that I've gone to get my hair done, my hair has grown, it doesn't come back fuller, and my hair's happier. So I feel like when you're on a hair care journey, it's good to work out what is best for you and what's best for your hair. So not everyone's method is always going to work for you. There are people on YouTube that can probably get their hair relaxed every like 4 weeks or every 6 weeks or whatever, and their hair's grown in their back and they're fine with it. But yeah, some people will stretch their relaxer. I know some people say that they'll get their hair relaxed maybe every like 2 or 3 times a year and things like that. Like obviously find what works for you. So for me, I have my hair festering under the weave, and then I'll go to get my hair relaxed maybe every 2 months or so. Yeah, probably about every 2 months, and then I would pretty much now put my weave back in and let it fester some more, and so on. In between getting my relaxers, I obviously will take my weave out, wash my weave, I'll wash my hair, but it's very rare. Like my hair just it's happy sitting there festering. But yeah, I will wash it myself and then put the weave back in, etc. So on the screen here, this is the relaxer that I used this time, and it was disgusting. It was literally just the most watery product ever. And the reason why I used it was because it was the one that was in the store at the time, and I thought that it was a new box for the product I usually use, which I'll put up now. This is the one I always use. The one before was disgusting. It was so watery, it dripped everywhere. It did the job, but it didn't relax. Like, I'm happy with how my hair's been done, but I think that it probably didn't relax my hair as well as the product that's here now. So yeah, the other one is trash. Don't buy it, please. This is the relaxer. If you're gonna use this brand, this is the one to use, because I'm sorry, the other one was awful. It dripped everywhere. Like my hairdresser scooped up with the relaxing brush that they use, and it would just drip everywhere. This one's a lot thicker, and yeah, this is the one to use. So another important thing when you have your hair relaxed, or you're going on a relaxed hair care journey, is to think about what type of relaxer you're using. So obviously there are lye and there are no lye relaxers. So for the lye relaxers, the main ingredient in those is sodium hydroxide, and for the no lye relaxers, the main ingredient is calcium hydroxide. And the difference between the two is that the product, the no lye relaxers that use calcium hydroxide are good for sensitive scalps, and they're often a lot more mild than the lye relaxers. But then the downfall for the no lye relaxer is that calcium hydroxide does tend to make your hair a little bit drier, which is something that's true for me. Like I said, I suffer with dry hair. My hair gets dry, my scalp gets dry, and that could be because of the type of relaxer I'm using. But pick the one that's best for you out of lye and no lye, and then go with that. One other thing that I would definitely mention that I think is super important, not just thinking about the relaxer that you're going to use for your hair, getting somebody who can relax your hair to do it. Don't just relax your hair yourself. Don't willy-nilly go to one hair shop and next hair shop, get your friend to do it. Make sure that you get somebody to consistently relax your hair who is qualified to do so. My hairdresser, she's the only person I get to relax my hair, and she is the person who relaxed my hair from when it was natural, so I consistently will go to her because I feel more comfortable with the fact that she knows my hair type. She knows how my hair came from being tough back in the day to where it is now. So it's good to have somebody kind of on that journey with you. So somebody who knows your hair and knows what's good for your hair and knows what products to use on your hair and knows your hair type. Also, make sure that you find good products to use in your hair. That's obvious, but I feel like some of us can get stuck with using too many products, too many different things. We can use olive oil this moisturizer, we might use a Care moisturizer, we might use the Edge Control, we might use Cream of Nature. Like, we can really tend to see different products, hear that different products are good for our hair, and use loads of different things. So I know Affinity and Care and all these other things are amazing for your, well, people say they're amazing for their hair, but me personally, these are the two, my holy grail, these are the two products I stick to. It's my olive oil, hair mayonnaise, and my coconut oil. I guess you could buy any brand of coconut oil. This one I got from Costco, I think 2 for £7, and this I buy from Boots for £3.99, £4 somewhere there. But I will always use this and an oil, and because I'm trying to look after my edges, I will mix them together in my hand at night and just put it on the edges, and a little bit like leftover I might run through my hair because my hair does get dry. This will add the moisture, and then the coconut oil will seal that moisture in. So I've been doing that for the past couple of years, and that's really helped my edges. Also helping my edges, I've stopped putting the braids at the front so tight for my weave. Just little things, like I've tried to take a step back and look at what I've been doing to my hair and try to alter different things. And also, like I've said before in my previous video, I'll let my hair air dry. The only time my hair will be blow dried is with my hairdresser when she's relaxing my hair. She'll blow dry it and straighten and all that good stuff. But apart from that, when I'm doing my hair, I'll wash my hair and then I will let it air dry, and then I'll use the hair straighteners on it. But apart from that, my hair doesn't see a blow dryer at all. But those are the two products that I live by. I literally love them. And I've tried in Boots. They have some other, I think it's an ORS brand of oils. They have castor oil. Do they have coconut oil? They have a range of loads of different oils that they have there. And I've used them before, and I think that they were quite good, but I just went back to using my coconut oil because it's what works for my hair with the hair mayonnaise. So find what works for you. Those are the only two products that I will use literally on a daily basis, the only two, and my hair has been doing great with those two. So the moral of this story is that you don't need to use 1,000,001 products on your hair. So guys, this video was just a little introduction to my hair, what it was like before, what I want to fix about my hair, the problems that I've been having, and kind of what I want from my hair journey. Like I said, the thicker edges and to get my hair a little bit thicker. But my next video, I am going to most likely show you my wash routine. So the products that I use when I wash my hair, and how I air dry it, straighten it, etc, etc. I also have one of those, I don't know what it's called, those heat wrap things that you heat up in the microwave, you put it on your head when your hair's coated in relaxer, no, when your hair is coated in conditioner. I have one of those I put on my head, and it makes my hair so silky soft with that conditioner in. I'm going to show you how I use that and all that good stuff. Like, I'm going to show you exactly what I do when I wash my hair, from washing it all the way through to straightening it when I do it myself at home. That will be a video that I'm also going to put up at some point soon. So stay tuned for that. Before I finish, I want to give you a couple of tips and hints for caring for your relaxed hair. First tip, don't relax your hair too often. If you can push it a little bit, then by all means do that. But I used to relax my hair, or I thought that it needed to be relaxed every single time I saw a little bit of new growth. No, you don't. Educate yourself before you go for a relaxer. And if you do have a relaxer, still educate yourself, because I'm still learning things now. My second tip is to find what your hair likes. My hair, I found, likes to be under the weave, festering, moulding, with rats running under it and everything like that, spiders and everything. My hair, my hair likes to be under that weave, just doing its thing and growing and everything like that. Find what your hair likes. Your hair might like to be washed every week. Your hair might like to be washed every 2 weeks. It might really like a certain product. And when people say to you things like, use the hair mayonnaise to add moisture and the coconut oil to seal, people will tell you that. But if you find that, do you know what? My hair just likes straight up coconut oil. Just use that. Like, you don't always have to go with what advice is given to you, sometimes you'll find something that works best for your hair and then you can stick to that. Tip number 3 is to be careful when you're straightening your hair and to try and reduce the heat that you put on your hair as much as you can. That includes weather, when you're going out and you're like me in Rome, and I was walking around Rome and my hair was literally like straw. When I got back to the hotel, it was so bad, and I literally had to take so much moisturizer and like put it through my hair because my hair was bone dry. So be careful. So it's not just hair straighteners and blow drying your hair, but also think about the weather. If you're going out and you know it's going to be humid, or you're going out and you know that the sun is shining outside, just be mindful of your hair. My 4th tip is to use a silk or satin scarf to wrap your hair when it's relaxed or when it's not relaxed. It doesn't matter. The silk or satin scarf will help to keep that moisture in your hair. And just remember, the moisture is for your hair, not for your pillow. So you don't need to have all of that moisture just sucked up into the pillow. Keep it in your hair by using a silk or satin scarf. And they are not as expensive as I thought they would be. You can find them anywhere, from like a charity shop. You can find them probably on Amazon. They're really inexpensive. You can get them for a couple of pounds. So definitely do invest in one of those. And if you don't, buy maybe a silk pillowcase. Or you can have both, but definitely since I've been doing that, I found my life has changed. Definitely invest. And my 5th tip would be to protect your hair by using protective hairstyles, as we all know, whether it's in a bun, whether you've got it like braided up, whether it is under a weave, or however you see fit. Try, if you can, to minimize the snappage, if that's a word, the snappage of the clothes on your, of the hair, sorry, on your clothes, and just anywhere else. Sometimes even when I'm driving my car, I can feel that my hair is touching the seat behind me, the headrest, and when I move forward, I can feel that it's pulled my hair a bit. Just be mindful of all situations when you have your hair out. So guys, that's the end of the video. If you do have any useful tips to share with me, then please do. I hope that something in this video was useful for someone and that you all tune in to my hair journey. I hope that it's, I just really hope that it's useful to some of you, because when I find videos on YouTube, I find them so useful, and some of the most basic videos of somebody just sitting down talking about, I use this product, I do this, and blah 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 blah. Like, sometimes they're so useful, and just to for somebody to narrow it down for me to a couple of products that they use that they swear by, it really means a lot. So like I said, I just use a few, well, 2 or 3 products, and that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys, if you use the same products as me, let me know. And I really want to know if anyone else uses their hair mayonnaise and coconut oil and mixes them together like I do. And if anybody else is on air, look after my edges hair journey, let me know as well, because I want to know if there's anything else that anybody else uses, anything else you use to wrap your head with, or anything like that. Like, do get at me. Guys, thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, my voice is going. I think I've spoken too much. Guys, thanks for watching. Please, if you did enjoy this video, oh my gosh. Woo! That's it. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and if you do want to subscribe, please do click the icon of myself that you'll see up above, and if you want to see my other hair care video of all the products that I use on my relaxed hair, then click that link here. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye!